What's up, guys? It's Priestley, back for vlog number 2. It's been a few days since I played the session for the High Hand Frenzy on Monday. It's Wednesday now. I've been busy with work, so I'm not playing poker full-time yet. I'm not vlogging full-time yet, but I will one day. Just watch. But anyways, I wanted to get this video out, and before I got into the actual vlog, I wanted to share a little bit of entertainment with you guys. From the last session that I played, here's a very entertaining hand where it'll show you why poker is actually profitable from these two players that make ridiculous moves, and they just throw $300 into the pot each for no apparent reason. So just watch this and I'll comment on the gameplay.
All in.
Oh, sorry, Jelly.
I do.
Can't play this.
I call.
Oh, what? We got a caller. That's like 300 or something. Wow, that was his last time. Shit. Same thing again.
You beat this?
Ace king of clubs. You might be ahead so far. I had 2 of those clubs, so
You can beat it.
Jack 4 of clubs. I'd be surprised if they came. Oh,
Horrible. You put a good one.
oof.
What'd you do?
Pocket jack, pocket kings.
What, me?
I think you win.
Show.
Wow. Oh no! Wow, on the river.
Flush it.
Wow, runner.
Yeah. Okay?
You won?
Yeah, I'm one.
Why'd you say you think you win?
I just talking to you, man.
Good hand.
Oh wow.
Your card is your house
Twice in a
better
row.
than me. Your card is better than me.
So what you saw here was the guy right across from me. He announced that he was leaving. He had been playing for a few hours now, and he was going up and down, and he finally climbed back up to around $300, a little bit more than that. And he was gonna leave. He put all his chips into his rack, and he was ready to leave. And he was the first person to act after the big blind, which that's what a lot of people do. They stay until they're the next big blind. So he gets dealt a hand, and he decides just to put all his money into the pot. He's all in, $300 and something. Folds around to me. I get Jack 4 of clubs, which is not a good hand at all, but my buddy Joey, that's his hand. He plays Jack 4, and he tells me, every session you got to play your first Jack 4 within reason. And for some reason, I actually do this. So this was not within reason. I'm not calling $300 with Jack 4 suited Joey. So anyways, I fold. Next guy after me, he has about $800 in front of him. He's a really loose player, a Chinese gambler. Stereotypically, you see a lot of these Asian players are gamblers. They put money in there for not good, without the odds to call. So he puts $300 in there, and all he has is Jack, an ace, and a Jack, not even suited. He has Ace Jack offsuit, and he calls $300. Doesn't have any read on the other player, nothing like that. The other guy wasn't really tilting or anything. So, you can assume that the under the gun player has like aces or kings if he's gonna shove like that. But no, he has Ace King of clubs, which is, one of the best hands that you can have, but still, you don't have any information on the other players. You're just gonna put $300 in there and hope you get lucky or just win $7 from the blinds. But anyways, you'll see here that the whole flop comes out, turn, river, and the guy that shoves for $300, all he has is ace high. And you'll see the guy to my left, he's like, oh no, I think you win. And it's pretty bad poker etiquette when you slow roll somebody. And he shows he made an ace high flush. So there's 4 hearts or diamonds on board, and somehow he makes a flush. He came back from behind, and he takes down a $600 pot. So you see here 2 really bad players making bad moves. The first move was the all-in for no reason, and the next move was calling Ace Jack of clubs, or Ace Jack offsuit with for $300. And this is why I say poker is not gambling, because we're not taking money from the casino. The casino's not paying us. We're taking money from these bozos that don't know what the hell they're doing, and they just throw $300 in there without any information. So we're waiting for them to make a mistake, and they're gonna make mistakes. They're gonna make tons of little mistakes. They're gonna make the huge mistakes. And in the game of poker, even the best players, I'm not saying I'm one of the best players, but I'm pretty decent. Even I'm gonna make mistakes. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to minimize them and maximize your profits. So that's it. All right, so it's a little bit later. It's right about 1 o'clock right now. And according to the Bravo app, there's 93 games going right now, 10-2-5 games, and about 41-2 games. Yeah, this place is packed. I tried to call in, but they're not doing call-ins today for the high-end frenzy promotion. Holy shit, there was like 1 million people. So here's an update. There's 94 tables going right now. There's 90-something people on the 1-2 list, 20 people on the 2-5 list, and we're just waiting for a table right now, and it's probably going to be a while, so waiting game. All right, guys, we got to take a break. It's been about 2.5 hours, and I can't seem to get any momentum. Nothing too notable. I sat down at the table. First hand I got dealt, pocket jacks. I raised the 25, folds around, win the blinds, win $7. And that's been pretty much the best hand I've gotten in the last 2.5 hours. So that table was pretty nitty, and it looked like a whole bunch of regulars, so I decided to transfer. So only played a few hands in that table, transferred to a new table, and just been a roller coaster right now. Haven't been able to get any momentum. The probably two notable hands that I got into, one was ace queen suited versus a short stack. He had about 110 in front of him. I raised in early position to $20. He shoves for 120 and folds around to me, and I call. He had pocket eights, and he flops an 8 right off the bat. So we lose $120 that hand. And another hand, I was aggressive with a flush draw, missed it on the river. I tried to bluff at it for $120, and somebody that I actually know from a local game called me, Jimmy. Nice call. He had pocket aces, so not too difficult of a call. And what can I really have there besides a jack, or there's 2 8s on board? But no, he didn't believe it. So time to eat. I think I'll have some buffet. It's about, what time is it? So it's dinner time. If I just came like half an hour earlier, I would have saved a little bit of money. Buffet is gonna be like $24, but I'm gonna be using my poker points, so it's free. But I could have used less poker points than the 24. So check it out. All right, so there's a lot to choose from. They have Italian, they have seafood, which I will not touch, barbecue, they got Chinese food. They have a whole entire soup and salad bar right over here. So, my go-to is barbecue, so that's what I decided to start with. Got the ribs, beef brisket, some baked beans, mashed potatoes. Baked potato, and my favorite, mac and cheese. All right, so it's almost 1:30 in the morning. Gotta get up early and drive to work. The session didn't go quite as planned, but we were in for 2 buy-ins, After the break, came back, my stack was only about $250 or $300, and unfortunately we got stacked and had to buy in another $500. So we were in the hole 500, but we climbed back up, actually into the profit, but then this whole roller coaster happened where I had over $1,000 stack, and then dropped back down to 500, then went to 800, back down to 400, back up to 700, etc. So pretty much a roller coaster session. There were a handful of mistakes that I made. I know I can think of two off the top of my head where if I didn't make these two mistakes, I would be at least break even right now. One mistake was it cost me $200, where I probably should have checked back the turn, but I made a bet and then I got raised to $200. Then another guy called for $200, and I was pretty much priced in to play this pot. I knew I was already behind and I needed one card to catch up. So that cost me $200. The river was a blank for me, and both two guys I was going up against an ace high flush and a king high flush, and all I had was two pair. I didn't even have a set, and that cost me $200. The other mistake I made was calling $100 when I knew I was behind, and that alone was $300 in mistakes right there. All right, so I stopped the video because there were some people walking by. I didn't really want to talk in front of them. I didn't want to be that weirdo that was talking into their phone. Like I said, the session didn't go quite as planned, but overall for the weekend, it was a green. I made my goal, which was I want to make 10 big blinds per hour at the limits that I'm playing. So if I'm playing 1-2 no limit, 10 big blinds would be $20 an hour. At 2-5, 10 big blinds would be $50 an hour. So over the last 2 days, I played 16 and a half hours. Profit was $832, $53 an hour, which is right on goal for the most part. So that's awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. The next time you see me, I'm going to be in Vegas. I'll be there for about a week and a half, so if there's anything you guys want to see, comment below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and you guys will see me on the felt. So, peace out.